Ever feel like your brain just won't shut up? One thought leads to another, and suddenly you're stuck overthinking every little thing. If that sounds familiar, stick around, because today I'll show you how to break free from that loop and finally find some peace of mind. Join me as I challenge myself to stop overthinking for a whole week and finally start living my life to the fullest.
Overthinking is like having a constant conversation with yourself, but it's not always a productive one. It's when you can't stop thinking about something, replaying it over and over in your head, and analyzing every little detail. We all do it from time to time, but when it becomes a habit, it can really hold us back from living in the moment and enjoying life. One of the biggest problems with overthinking is that it can lead to anxiety. When you're constantly thinking about what could go wrong or what you should have done differently, it's hard to relax and feel at peace. Overthinking can also cause you to miss out on opportunities. When you're too busy thinking about what could happen, you might be too afraid to take a chance and try something new. And let's not forget about decision-making. Overthinking can make it impossible to make a decision because you're too busy weighing all the pros and cons. Overthinking can also make you feel stuck. You might feel like you're not making progress towards your goals, or like you're just going through the motions of daily life without any sense of purpose. And it can be really hard to break out of that cycle because it feels like you're just trapped in your own thoughts. But the truth is, you have the power to change that. The more you overthink, the more you can feel like you're losing control. Your thoughts start to feel like they're running the show and you're just along for the ride. But what if you could take back control? What if you could learn to quiet your mind and focus on the present moment?
So, how do you overcome overthinking? One strategy is to practice mindfulness. This means being present in the moment and focusing on your thoughts and feelings without judgment. You can do this through meditation, deep breathing, or just paying attention to your senses. Another strategy is to set a time limit for making decisions. This can help you avoid getting caught up in overthinking and analysis paralysis. And finally, try to focus on the present moment rather than worrying about the future or past.
I found that mindfulness techniques really help me stay grounded. When I start to feel like I'm getting caught up in my thoughts, I take a few deep breaths and bring my attention back to the present moment.
Setting time limits for decisions has also been a game changer for me. It's amazing how much more productive you can be when you're not stuck in overthinking mode. And focusing on the present moment has helped me appreciate the little things in life. For me, a major breakthrough moment came when I realized that overthinking was holding me back from pursuing my passions. I had always wanted to start my own business, but I was too afraid to take the leap. I was overthinking every little detail, from what kind of business to start to how I would market it. But one day, I decided to just go for it. I took a deep breath, stopped overthinking, and started taking action. It wasn't easy, but it was worth it. That experience taught me that sometimes you just have to take a chance and go for it. Don't get me wrong, it's still hard to stop overthinking sometimes. But with practice, you can learn to quiet your mind and focus on the present moment. And when you do, you'll be amazed at what you can accomplish. To recap, the main strategies to overcome overthinking are mindfulness, setting time limits for decisions, and focusing on the present moment. By using these techniques, you can break free from the cycle of overthinking and start living your life to the fullest. If you've struggled with overthinking, I want to hear about it. Share your own experiences in the comments below, and let's support each other in breaking free from the cycle of overthinking. And if you're interested in learning more about mindfulness techniques, Be sure to check out my next video, where I'll be sharing some practical tips and tricks for getting started with meditation and mindfulness.